how do we leverage peer conversations, right? If there's a decline in trust in government institutions, people are less trustful of going to their doctor. We know a lot of young people don't even have a primary care physician. How do we equip parents to have these conversations? So essentially, we took concepts from these different games and we developed it into this free Coursera course that's called Peer Ambassador. It just launched, I think it was mid-January. We've had about 20,000 people take it so far. And we've really, really appreciated the feedback that we've gotten because a lot of it focuses on misinformation and, again, communication techniques. The other thing that I will say with regards to key strategies that we can use for communication. So if you're having a conversation with someone that you might not see eye to eye with, right? These are challenging conversations. They don't have to be health related. They could be politically related. There's a couple of techniques that we can use. I would argue that all of this has to be grounded in empathy. We've done a lot of studies that have looked at this and have really focused on if someone comes to you and says, hey, Rupali, I know there's a microchip in the vaccine. It's very easy for me to dismiss that concern. That is literally the wrong thing to do, right? It's how do we engage with a person? How do we talk to them in an empathetic way and in a compassionate way so that we understand and they understand that not only do we hear them, but we're acknowledging them and we're trying to think of ways to problem solve together. The other issue that I will say that I think is really key here in terms of solutions is working with social media platforms. And we've done quite a bit of this over the last few years. So several of us sit on the Facebook Health Advisory Board, where essentially they are the folks that work on the algorithm that flags misinformation and disinformation. And now they're currently working on how to downgrade specific types of information that might be not true. It's really important for us to engage with social media platforms, even if we don't want to, and it's a big sort of mess. We've been spending time really thinking about, they need to really be a partner for us that work in public health and not an adversary, which is what I think sometimes a lot of people perceive that relationship.